All right, so now I'm going to do two poems, and Raymond's going to join me on the second one here. This one's called, actually I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of a tribute to some friends of mine who are beautiful writers and fantastic, courageous people.
Ah! I can't stop striking gold! Not even once in a blue moon. I prowl around like I'm the creature from the Black Lagoon. This inky blackness on my hands is the residue from storms I'm writing, mental monsoon. I get my inspiration from everywhere, so kick back, living room. I'm spitting this rhetoric, trying to sound remotely poetic, but sometimes floundering in the moment. I'm trying to find a balance between the lofty and the candid, between the beautiful and the rancid. It's between the lines that we find the dancing. Cause I'm a been there, done that, washed up has-been who wants a whole new world like Princess Jasmine. Chasing ghosts of glory when freedom's future feels the phantom. Bull and horns, I'll take my chances, and I won't take no for an answer. So please, people, please, break into your mind and rip off your disguises. Alight from your mountaintop and tear in with your incisors. I promise you I will arrive with only this as a proviso, that you let this breaking be your salvation. New ground forged in this fight for survival.
I heard it from upstairs.
All right, and this next one is called Harvest, or alternately, an exhortation to outcasts. When it comes to speaking your mind from your mouth, the sentiment spills into scenes and the saliva sprays are in fact a sacrament. And spring is just appearing after endless winter months have graced the stage, and we have long been caught in the rib cage of an ice age. But we have not waited in vain. Frozen, yes, but ever thinking and ever dreaming, waiting to be thawed out in 100 years and put on display in the National Museum, amongst the sarcophagi and holy books and Rosetta Stones. We will be historically significant when we awaken. Each of us is a crucial part of the cacophony. Active and electric participants in the symphony, we are movements, and we are being conducted together. See, I don't believe that you are what you eat, because despite the steady diet of notebook paper and napkin scrawl that has been ingested by my kinetic and unrelenting soul, I have yet to become stationary. We are seasons. We are not becoming extinct, only changing our clothing accordingly to suit the weather we adapt. Call us earth shakers, record breakers, the brand new lawmakers, the scientists, activists, strugglers, and haphazard courageous, sleeping on street corners and in care homes and in spare bedrooms. We are the tag-alongs and the late-night fiction readers, the little brothers, no cheekbone shiners and nose bleeders. We are the Thanksgiving pilgrims and the Halloween ghouls, the sleepy tea time and lullaby-loving citizens of the hometowns we all have in our back pockets. We are the spirits who will visit you at midnight on Christmas Eve. We are here to open our mouths in order to unlock eyes and ears, our own notwithstanding. We are Cuban cigars and aged scotch on the rocks, letting the fireplace warm our woolen socks, getting up to answer the door every single time opportunity knocks. Books open on our bedsides, our Tolkiens, Tennysons, Nerudas, and chicken scratch love songs to all of our various proof rocks. And still I invite you further. out beyond the front porch. Walk past the barren hillsides and skeletal branches of the things you used to believe in, and come be my guest. Warm your hearts at this hearth. Feel the heat of truth and kindness permeate your body and let yourself soften. I long for us to learn how to warm the wintry places inside of each other, revive one another. And I know that people love their cars and credit cards, but pardon my disregard, sympathy for civilized society is harder when part of me is still in the garden, under the arbor. When winter scatters, I'll be searching the sky for patterns and coming alive soon after, when springtime gathers and summer lingers. See, I have big plans for the harvest, to fill up my larder with wine and stories, shared experiences, front lawns, good round potatoes, pieces of paper I've dreamt upon, sheet music I saved from the fire, beautifully charred around the edges, but not forever, shoes with worn out soles, unable to take me any farther. Why don't you come over and enjoy the warmer weather? We can sip tea on the veranda or sit back with biscuits and molasses in the parlor. We can talk about how people are mountains worthy of our expeditions, and how righteousness can look a lot like being wrong, and maybe clarity is useless if we can no longer hear the beauty in someone else's song. This is the promise of the thawing out of hearts who are locked up like lifetimes of sunshine in December. This is me throwing wide the cellar doors and letting the voices pour out, setting them free without remorse. I can hear them calling to all of us. They're saying, may the road rise to meet you, and may the wind be always at your back. May the rain fall softly on the fields of you, and may you be cradled in the palm of the Lord Almighty. And finally, may your arms be strong for the sowing and reaping that is to come.